Hi, I'm going to take you on a quick overview of the Highland Park Shaping Machine, just to get you kind of familiar with some of the parts. This big red thing is your head. The head spins your shaft that holds your workpiece. So your workpiece is held in place with phenolic pins, and the phenolic pins can be easily punched out once they wear. There's a little cutout in the bottom of the steel adapter. You put that into a vise, punch it out, and press the new one in, and you're done. Continuing along the phenolic pin shaft, you have the handle that adjusts the tension applied to your phenolic pins. You have a side adjustment knob, and that side adjustment knob moves your head back and forth to center your work over the wheel. Then you have a stop bolt, and the stop bolt controls the maximum height of your workpiece. And then you have a cam adapter, and when the cam adapter is used, the stop bolt is not. And the cam adapter will cut your workpiece into a particular shape. Moving down on the machine, you have your coolant flow line. You have a front splash guard, which simply sets in place. You have a rear splash guard, which is held into place with 2 screws. Then you have a stop plate adjustment knob, and the stop plate adjustment knob controls the height of the stop plate. And there's always going to be something resting on your stop plate when your workpiece is done. It's either going to be your cam, or it's going to be your stop screw if you're doing round pieces. If you've ever wanted to see the inside of the head, I know I was a little apprehensive, but I went ahead and opened it up just so that you can see. It is a nice motor, parts are secured, heavy duty chain, and then your shaft with the compression spring is on the right hand side. We also have a nice little lid holder, and they designed this so that when you lift the lid up, that swings out of place, and then you can shut your lid. That's assuming you don't have your head set into an elevated position. Then on the front of the machine, you have your main power switch. You have your rotational control power button and speed control. And this will control the rotation of your workpiece. Then the last thing that you have on the front of the machine is the head adjustment lever. This actually raises and lowers the head, and this moves not that easily when there's the weight of the head on it, but I'll show you in here that it drops and raises so your workpiece can be elevated. Then you, at the very bottom of the machine, you have an oil reservoir drawer, and it comes with a pump in it. What I've done is I've installed an Everclean, and I'll talk a little bit about that in another video. And then you have your right access panel, and in here you have your shaft, your pulley, your motor mounts, and all the stuff that you really don't want to get covered in oil and mess. Now I have an Everclean attached to this unit, one of the things that I'm going to be doing in a future video is punching a hole in the access panel of the Everclean, and then I'm going to be running the tubing out of that so that I can make this door closed and have a better work environment. That is essentially it with the shaping machine. Again, it's a great machine. I love it. Can be a little intimidating to look at first, but if you understand how it works, it's a great and probably one of the most versatile Highland Park machines on the market.